Good morning. So, if you haven't hit subscribe, hit subscribe. I don't know what the hell you're waiting for, but see that face? Finally got to shave. Got the baby keeping me up all night. Still made it happen. Probably got sleep every other hour, but it's all good. Depending on where you are in the US right now, it's cold as shit. So, yeah, a lot of people are not going to be outside. And this is the most critical time to get your workouts in my opinion, because before you know it, it's going to be summer. And if you're not getting rid of that tumor, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So I was going to talk about vitamin D. The importance of vitamin D is crazy. It regulates a lot of different things that you might not even be aware of. Your mood, your energy levels, your muscle absorption rate, and also almost everybody's vitamin D deficient. If when you get your blood work done and you hear that, like it's so important. And forget about people in Alaska and stuff, the people that have those periods of night over, whatever, that's a whole other story. But listen, vitamin D is super important if your mood is down. And also what I found out is it could actually affect your back pain. So lower back pain, if you have lower back pain, if you have mood, I'll send a little picture of like the different symptoms. Like 6 different things. It's vitamin D. And also you need K2 for absorption. So that's very important as well. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm not here to promote anything or anything like that. But I would say definitely if you're deficient, you're going to want, they say like 2,000 units a day. And again, I'm not a doctor. You know, listen to your doctor and do what they say. I can only recommend based on my experiences. So I would just say it makes a huge difference, because even for myself, man, I was deficient when I got my blood work done, and the dosage has gone up. It used to be, I want to say 20, and now you need like 30 in your body to whatever. So especially if you're not in a place like on the East Coast or wherever, like where you're not getting sun like that, like you need vitamin D and you got to supplement it. Yeah, there's nutrition for sure where you can get it, but if you're not, you will feel the difference. Like, and especially if you're working out, man, that lower back pain, a lot of people don't realize is from being vitamin D deficient. And so you're going to want to go ahead and start taking that. I didn't realize how important it was until recently. And I didn't realize how much of America's vitamin D deficient. You know, it's kind of crazy because we're all sitting inside at our desk jobs or not going out at all during the winter and all this. And, you know, they say like you're supposed to be getting sun exposure 10 to 30 minutes a day. And I mean, like a lot of people are not doing that. The other thing too is when it comes to being in the sun, you know, a lot of us aren't in the sun like that. So what you're going to want to do is when you first get into the sun, you want to make your exposure like grow. Like you're going to want to do 5 minutes, then 10, then 15, then 20, then 30, etc., etc. If you just go in there in the sun and you're just going into like an hour of sun, yeah, you're probably going to get burnt. And I get burnt. Like don't get me wrong, I'm like kind of tan right now, but like I can get burnt. My skin gets very light and I can get very dark. So like I will get burnt, and my skin has changed a lot. Like they say every 7 years you're different. You know, when I was younger, I was way more tan and I could handle the sun. Now that I'm older, I can't, like, and I get burnt. So it's just interesting how that works. So yeah, so vitamin D, do that. And I'm going to be talking to you guys about what I learned as a personal training director, how to calculate macros, how to do all that bullshit. But you will find that you're way stronger with the vitamin D. And especially the newer generation, if you're a kid, you're probably on your computer playing video games, streaming, doing whatever you do. You're not out there getting the sun. You're not touching grass, right? So definitely look into it and definitely do your blood work, because when I was younger, I was definitely scared of needles, and I'm not anymore. So just get it done, okay? Yeah, and if you're having muscle cramps, that's another symptom. If you have eczema, psoriasis, things like that, that stuff is apparently has to do with vitamin D deficiency, which is crazy too. It's kind of crazy. Like they say you got to eat fish, but like who's out here eating fish like that? I mean, if you can, right? The other big thing, hair loss. Hair loss apparently is linked to vitamin D deficiency. So how many dudes do you think are probably just vitamin D deficient? If anything here resonates with you, or if you have any knowledge to share, please put in the comments. Please subscribe. I would really appreciate it, especially if you got anything useful from this video. I will keep teaching and giving you all the knowledge that I have. I want us all to learn. You know, at the end of the day, we're all humans. We're all in this together. I have love for everybody. And, you know, it's just what it is. So please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thanks.